over the years?
Overall, I mean, I obviously would like to my chance. The main goal is to qualify, so today's third is good as first, but obviously disappointed that I couldn't go there.
That was as good as first. You won this race many times. So, were you expecting that there's a chance you would lose?
I mean, anytime you toe the line in any race, you know, especially the 1500, it's so unpredictable. With, you know, falling and don't really know where, you know, tactics play involved. Don't see a lot more than other events, other distance events. But yeah, today coming into this meet, if you had asked me 2 weeks ago if I was racing this meet, I would have said there's a better chance of me not running it than running it. I kind of just started training like about 10 days ago, getting back into it. Didn't want to say much. Obviously coming into it, you want to be confident and not let my competitors know, but today the main goal is just qualifying, give myself another 5-6 weeks, get better fitness, and hopefully come back with another medal at the World Champs. So.
Yeah, but you said you were banged up. What were you dealing with?
So first thing was, the start of the season in April, I had a left adductor problem, strained it, and I just couldn't do any like kind of workouts. I was able to run longer stuff, and then about actually right after Oxy, first workout, I started getting chest pains all week. Another like viral infection that I had asylum me back in 2014, and that knocked me out for about a week. And just as I first workout back after that, I had the right adductor flare up and actually had a small tear. And I don't do so well with injuries. You know, one is kind of emotionally draining for me, but when I have 2-3 things that pop up in the span of 4 or 6 weeks, I was ready to just kind of can the season, to be honest with you. At first, when I strained this right adductor, I thought it was going to be worse than the left one, and that took at least 3-4 weeks. So I was ready to shut the season down, and I mean, I'm just glad I have such a good support system with my coaches, family, and agent, who not only all believe in me, but you know, gave me the confidence that get this thing, take it day by day. All you need is a couple weeks of runs, workouts, and you'll race yourself into shape. So without them, I probably wouldn't have been towing this line. So.
Were you running all this time, or are you not running, or?
I started running about 10 days ago. I wasn't running. With the chest pains, I was doing absolutely nothing. And then the adductor, I couldn't do anything either. Just even stationary bike was making me sore. So I probably took about 2-3 weeks off completely. And once I was able to run, I was able to work out about 3 or 4 days after. So.
Were you cross-training at all, or?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, I would get on a stationary bike with my dad, and I mean, bike probably like, I think it would take me like 10 minutes to bike a mile. I mean, I was just going through the motions, trying to get some blood flow in there. I wasn't doing any workouts of any sort.
So this virus thing, it's a heart deal, or you had the same one before?
It's a chest thing, yeah. I mean, I don't like to disclose other runners, you know, illnesses and injuries and what so forth. But there's another runner on another team up in Portland that's had the same things I have, and it's been good. Him and I kind of been talking each other through it. And he had similar things this past spring. He's racing here as well.
So it comes back every couple years, or?
Well, I had pericarditis back in 2014.
So this is completely separate.
Well, pericarditis, you have a good chance of having recurrence of it. So it wasn't quite as bad, but it was similar effects. So.
What do you think of Robbie? What do you think?
What do you think of Robbie?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a tremendous talent. I mean, I'm not surprised by the slightest that not only that he won but made the team. I mean, he's one of those guys like Leo Manzano that kind of finds a way to always get on the team regardless of the season he's having. And it's not like he was having a terrible season, you know. He's running obviously, you know, 337 or whatever it was, and always being in the thick of things. But yeah, I mean, this race, kicker's race, like I said earlier, it's never a guarantee when you have so many tremendous kickers in that field. So,
with dealing with the illnesses and not much racing, are you changing?
I can't hear you.
With dealing with illnesses and lack of training early on in the season, are you going to adjust your goals for London, or is it going to still feel like you're?
Well, I think what I said earlier, my family, my coach, my agent, the team has so much confidence in me. I mean, I've been in this position many times. I had a stress reaction last year. And still came away with the gold medal at Rio. So, I mean, every year is different, so I can't just be like, oh, it happened last year, I can do it again. All I know is I'll have another 5-6 weeks, whatever it is, to get more fit, and I just take it 1 week at a time, you know. I'm about to head over to Europe I don't want to make any plans until after this race, but I'm planning on running Lausanne and Monaco, and maybe another race in there. But just hopefully be competitive in those races and just gain some good fitness between now and in London. And if things are going well, then maybe I'll be able to have a longer summer and chase some fast times. So,
Why'd you dye your hair?
What's that?
Why'd you dye your hair?
If I'm gonna give you the quite honest truth, I dyed it when I thought I was shutting my year down. I was just kind of like hit rock bottom, and I was like, no one's gonna see me. I'm done with my year. So I dyed it, and then the day after I dyed it was when everyone's like, you're racing. And I was like, all right, cool. So I was actually a lot more blonde. I just kind of had 2 haircuts since, and you can kind of see the dark roots coming back in.
How long ago was that?
2 weeks ago. I mean, I literally thought I was not running the rest of the season. I mean, I thought maybe I'd come back in later in the season, but I wasn't planning on running anytime soon. So I thought, what the hell, bleach it. I was feeling pretty down on myself. I'm a very emotional guy, so I was ready to just kind of, do the depressed thing that most people do, bleach it like Justin Bieber.
For you, as important as the Olympics?
Is the World Championships as important? I mean, obviously, I treat every global championship as it's the Olympic Games, but it's hard to say it's as important because, you know, there's not as much hype around it. Everyone knows the prestige around the Olympics, the aura around it, and obviously a lot of my friends who don't even follow sport will be checking on me on Olympic year, and they're probably nowhere to be found during the World Championship year. So it's hard to compare the two, but obviously we go into it with the same kind of mentality, and that's to win medals. And I think one thing that's missing in my collection is a world outdoor title, so I'd like to get that before my career is over. So
how involved is Dad with their training?
he's not that much involved. Alberto is my full-time coach. My dad, I like this quote from Prefontaine back in the day. He used to ask him, who's your coach, Bowerman or Dillinger? He said, I would go to Dillinger for the workouts and Bowerman to screw my head on. And that's kind of how I am with my situation. Alberto for the workouts and to keep my head screwed on with my dad. Obviously him and I been through it all, and if anyone can kind of talk me through things, it's him. And he was obviously played a tremendous part in this last several weeks with the ups and downs I've been facing in my racing and training stuff.
Did he say anything in particular that helped you get through?
I mean, not really. I mean, Alberto kind of used to say, look, you're the Olympic champ. Olympic champions always find a way to win and get through this stuff. And he did say yesterday, though, I'd rather see you just make the team than try winning. And I don't go in any race, just trying to finish third, second. Best way for me to finish third or second is go for the win. And I tried as hard as I could today, and Robbie's obviously in tremendous shape and the better man today. And I'm looking forward to it's a great squad. I'm really happy for Johnny Gregoric. Obviously a U of O runner after his Columbia days, and a great friend and teammate of mine and Eric Jenkins. So it's great to see him finally make a team and break through today. So I'm pretty excited about the team we're sending.
What do you think about Murphy trying to double, get injured so you kind of hobble?
Obviously it's a tough double, but I would think that you'd have a newfound respect for the 15. I mean, you've seen a lot of 800-meter runners over the years think it's easy to step up, and it's a different event. As sometimes I feel like it's pretty easy to step up to the 5K, and I'm quickly reminded that it's a lot tougher than it appears on paper. So, but yeah, my hat's off to him. He's obviously a tremendous runner, a great finisher, and it'll be interesting to see how he finishes tomorrow. Probably no doubt he'll make that team, and we'll see if he comes to win. What's that?
Hobble through here, he might be hurt.
We'll see. We'll see.
Are you amazed, missing all that time and 2 weeks of training, you kind of come out here and do what you do?
I mean, I don't want to just sit here and be like, first of all, hats off to Robbie. I mean, he obviously ran a great race. I ran 3:33 about 5 weeks ago. One talent and that kind of stuff doesn't just go away in a span of weeks. I found that with each workout, I was exponentially feeling better, getting my legs back underneath me, and I think I just kind of ran out a little bit too much time, because with that week and a half, I kind of had to start backing off a little bit. I wanted to get a good time trial in, which I did about 6 days ago, and then I just kind of had to back off coming into this because couldn't really train through this, obviously.
Pretty much right after Oxy, you got hurt?
So right after Oxy, the first workout after, I think it was on Monday, the Monday going into pre, I did a workout, and I couldn't even warm up. I was getting chest pains, my heart rate was through the roof, and checked myself back in the ER, and had another viral infection that had to, I had to take it one day at a time, and I unfortunately can't cross train because getting my heart rate up was only doing it worse. And so it's something that I had to take 6 weeks off for back in 2014. I missed the whole indoor season, which everyone, of course, thought it was for other reasons. So I think I was just happy that it only took a week this time versus 4 to 6 like last time. So, and then coming back from that, I tore my other adductor, and that might have just been from taking a whole week off before and then jumping back into workouts expecting I can just be my 333 self and like I didn't miss any time. So yeah, it's just kind of been up and down month of May to say the least, and early June. So.
What were your thoughts on Eric and Galen's runs in 10 and 5?
Well, first, let's see. Well, with Galen, I mean, the guy is obviously an incredible competitor, and for him to come back after a Boston Marathon and just want to toe the line, I mean, everyone's got to respect that regardless of how you finish at Boston and how you finish here. I mean, you got to take a couple weeks down from that and to do some of the training that he had to do to kind of cram in to be ready for this. Nothing but respect for him. Obviously, it's going to be a tough race. I know he's disappointed, and as I'm disappointed to get second today, we're all competitors, and at the end of the day, you know, 5th, 2nd, 3rd, it's great, but we all want to win. And but yeah, I think I don't know what his plans are right now, but probably moving full time to the road and expect big things out of him. And as for Eric, I've gotten to be really close with him over the last year and a half. And last year was pretty tough for him. I mean, he finished 1 spot away from making World Indoors and then 1 spot away from making Olympic team. As your first year as a pro, that's brutal, you know. And for him to come out this year and perform when, you know, when he was one of the favorites, I think it shows that he's ready for the big dance now. And I would expect a medal out of him. I mean, he just barely lost Extreme last year and he got 2nd at Olympics. So Eric is obviously well composed and a very consistent runner, so I don't think you'll see him go there and bomb. I expect him to make the final, and as we all know, anytime you make a final, it's anyone's game. So,
Thank you.
Thanks guys, appreciate it.